hello, and welcome back. If you've been on your English learning journey for months, maybe even years, but still freeze during real conversations, don't worry. You're not alone, and you're not doing it wrong. You might know tons of vocabulary, understand grammar rules inside out, and even ace written tests. But when it's time to actually speak, your mind goes blank. Sound familiar? Here's the truth. Fluency doesn't come from just studying harder. It comes from studying smarter. It's not about being perfect, memorizing endless word lists, or waiting until you feel ready. Real fluency is built through a change in mindset, consistent habits, and daily exposure to the living language, not just textbooks. In this guide, we're going to break down the most common reasons you might not feel fluent yet, and more importantly, show you exactly how to fix them. No fluff, no gimmicks, just practical proven strategies to help you speak English more confidently and naturally, one day at a time. Let's dive in. Why you're not fluent yet, and what to do about it. 1. You translate in your head. Many learners think in their native language and translate every word into English before speaking. This mental translation slows you down, makes sentences awkward, and leaves you second-guessing your grammar. It's like trying to drive while reading road signs in a foreign language. It takes too long, and you'll probably miss your turn. For example, instead of thinking estoy cansado and translating it to I am tired, just train your brain to think I am tired immediately without the Spanish layer in between. How to fix it? Start small. Describe your surroundings in English. That's a red car. I'm eating lunch. Or, she looks tired. Make it a daily habit to think directly in English, even for simple thoughts. 2. You focus too much on grammar. Studying grammar can help you understand the rules of a language, but when you obsess over getting every tense or article perfect, you create fear. You hesitate to speak because you don't want to make a mistake. But the reality is, even native speakers bend grammar, rules in casual conversation. Fluency is about communication, not perfection. For example, instead of worrying whether it's I have gone or I went, just say one confidently. Even if it's wrong, people will still understand. How to fix it? Combine grammar study with real speaking practice. Accept mistakes as part of learning. Fluency comes from using the language, not waiting until you've mastered every rule. 3. You don't speak enough. A lot of learners listen to podcasts, watch English series, and read articles, but barely speak. Speaking is like a muscle. If you don't use it, it won't get stronger. You can't expect to become fluent just by absorbing content. You need to activate it by speaking aloud. For example, you watch an English movie and understand everything, but when someone asks you to describe it, you go blank. That's a speaking problem, not a comprehension problem. How to fix it? Talk to yourself in the mirror. Read English texts out loud, or record a 1-minute diary entry in English daily. Better yet, join online speaking clubs or language exchanges to make it social and fun. 4. You learn words, not phrases. Memorizing long lists of vocabulary may feel productive, but real conversation doesn't happen word by word. We speak in chunks, groups of words that naturally go together. Learning these chunks helps you sound more natural and fluent. For example, instead of learning the word sure, Learn the phrase, "Yeah, sure, I'd love to." It's way more useful in real conversation. How to fix it? Focus on common phrases, idioms, and expressions like, "No worries, let me see," or "It depends." Practice using them in context so they become automatic parts of your speech. 5. You're afraid of making mistakes. Fear of being judged or saying the wrong thing is a major roadblock to fluency. This fear causes hesitation, awkward silence, and avoidance. But mistakes are essential for progress. Think of them as stepping stones, not failures. For example, a learner might say, "He go to school," and feel embarrassed, but the meaning is still clear, and it's a small error that can be corrected naturally over time. How to fix it? Change your mindset. Mistakes are signs that you're trying, which is the only way to grow. Speak boldly, laugh at your errors, and treat every mistake as a lesson. 6. You listen passively. Listening to English videos, music, or podcasts is helpful, but if you're not actively engaging with what you hear, your brain won't absorb the language efficiently. Passive listening is like background noise. It doesn't challenge your skills. For example, you play an English podcast while cooking, but don't remember a single sentence from it. That's passive listening. How to fix it? Listen actively. Pause, rewind, repeat. Shadow the speaker. Repeat exactly what they say, how they say it. Write down useful phrases and practice using them. This transforms listening into a powerful tool for speaking improvement. 7. You don't have a daily routine. Language fluency is built with consistent, daily practice. If you study for 2 hours one day, but then skip the rest of the week, your progress will be slow. Small, regular habits are far more effective than big, irregular efforts. For example, a learner who studies 15 minutes daily for a month will often outperform someone who studies 2 hours only on weekends. How to fix it? Create a simple routine that includes speaking, listening, and reviewing. It doesn't have to be long, just consistent. Make it as regular as brushing your teeth. 8. You wait until you're ready. Many learners think, "I'll speak when I know more," or "I'll join a class once I improve." But that perfect moment never comes. Waiting only delays progress. Fluency comes from doing, not waiting. Example, you think you need 500 more words before joining a speaking club, but what you really need is practice using the 200 words you already know. How to fix it? Start using English now, however imperfectly. Join that club. Speak with friends. Make that post. You'll learn faster by using what you already know in real situations. How to fix it? Your fluency action plan. 1. Speak every day. Make speaking a non-negotiable part of your routine. Talk to yourself, record short videos, or do shadowing exercises with English media. Speaking daily trains your brain and your mouth to work together, which is exactly what fluency requires. Example, each morning, describe your plans out loud. Today I need to go to the bank, finish work, and call my friend. It's simple but powerful. 2. Learn in chunks. Instead of collecting individual words, Build a library of useful expressions you hear in shows, conversations, and podcasts. Write them down, repeat them, and use them in your own speaking. Example, hear the phrase, "That's up to you" in a show? Add it to your list. Use it in conversations. We can go out or stay in. It's up to you. 3. Think in English. Narrate your actions, thoughts, and surroundings in English. This helps you switch your inner voice to English and makes real conversations feel more natural. Example, while making coffee, think, "I'm boiling water. Now I'm adding sugar. I like my coffee sweet." It's private, low-pressure practice that builds fluency over time. 4. Listen actively. Choose short, interesting content and engage with it. Pause and repeat sentences. Mimic pronunciation and rhythm. Ask yourself, could I say this? How would I say it? Example, watch a 1-minute clip from a TV show. Repeat the dialogue line by line. Then, try to say it on your own without looking. You're now combining listening and speaking practice in one activity. 5. Use real-life practice. Put yourself in situations where you need to use English. Join conversation clubs, language exchange apps, or take online classes. Real interaction pushes you out of your comfort zone and accelerates learning. Example, use apps like Tandem or HelloTalk to send voice notes or have short chats with other learners or native speakers. Even 5-minute conversations can do wonders for your confidence. 6. Make it a habit. Choose a time of day to practice English and stick to it. Don't rely on motivation. Rely on consistency. Use tools like flashcards, learning apps, or challenge trackers to stay on course. Example, make it a rule. I practice English right after breakfast for 20 minutes. Over time, it becomes automatic, and so does your fluency. Final thoughts. Fluency is built, not born. Fluency isn't a talent, it's a system. You don't need a perfect accent, an expensive course, or magical abilities. You just need to take small, smart steps every day. Speak more, fear less, make mistakes, learn from them, think in English, act in English, and let it become part of your daily life. Fluency isn't about knowing everything. It's about confidently using what you know. Remember, you're not stuck. You're just one good routine away from speaking freely. So start today and keep going. Fluency is closer than you think.